Hi everyone, this is Jerry, and this is another live Blitz game. I just put a seek out for a 5-minute game for a 1900 plus player. Okay, this is a game against a 1904 player. I'm going to go with the Birds opening. I have yet to play this opening in live Blitz, and I'm trying to get a variety of different openings. Trying to show a variety of different openings for the live Blitz. So if you have suggestions, feel free to let me know via comment. So a lot of the well, actually, what I wanted to do was play b3 and bishop b2, but he really didn't give me the opportunity to do that because a lot of the focus is centered around the e5 square. f4, knight f3, both of those moves are focused on e5, so I think I have to sort of change my game plan. I think I'm going to play d4. This is creating a hole, so I have to take care of this square now, but I'm doing that so that I could play knight here. And sort of like a little stonewall setup. So actually I'll play here right now since this pawn is blocking fu. Bishop here. Actually, I'll have to watch over this pawn in case the knight comes here to be attacking this pawn. As soon as I play here, this is unprotected, so this is something I need to watch out for. Okay, so yeah, he's attacking that. So how to defend? Queen here or here? Because I want my knight to eventually come here. But then again, I don't want to wait around for his knight to move in order for me to untangle myself from the protection of this pawn. So play here right now. Knight here is going to be a move. Where do I play here first? Actually, maybe c4 first. c4 and then knight c3. Okay, so he's headed towards this square right now, so I'm going to defend. If here takes, and then knight here. And then there's tension between the bishops. My queen is potentially unprotected in some variations where the bishop takes the knight. So I have to be careful of that. As soon as my knight's taken, recapture. Okay, so my queen is now going to be in an unprotected state. So do I take like this? I lose this pawn. Takes, and then it'll be a fork. So I have to take like this. So I essentially repaired the hole that was here. You know, a hole by definition is square that can't be protected by any pawns, excluding pawn captures, but this is an instance where I capture with the pawn and now I have coverage over this square. So that was, I mean, its main purpose was so that I didn't lose a pawn on c4. So what do I do in the meantime? I think rook a to d1 would be a sensible move. Maybe followed up with expansion with e4. I think the idea is going to be to try and put pressure on this pawn. Or maybe, actually, maybe I should push here and then do like b4, b5, try and open something up along the b file. Yeah, I think I'm going to go, or maybe bishop here. As a result of this move, this knight's unprotected. Then I could put him in a pin. I think I'm going to trade my bishop for the knight, close up the position, and then go forth with this sort of pawn advance and play along the b file. And in the meantime, my structure will be on dark square, so I'll be able to counteract this bishop. I'm going to go for this. And then take and then push forward. And then push. And maybe I won't take right away. Maybe I'll kind of be annoying. Maybe, because this is a move that I'll probably be wanting to make. So I'll do this now. I don't like just alleviating the pin right away, so that's why I'm opting not to take on this square right away. Okay, so he's out of the pin. Am I really fearing this knight coming here? Actually, I could win a pawn now as a result of this move. Takes, and then queen takes pawn. I don't see anything wrong with that. Rook on the 7th. Actually, just, you know, placing, even if this pawn wasn't on b7, I think just rook to b7 might be a good move in and of itself. So if you could try and assign more than one reason for, you know, making a move, try to do that. So not only am I capturing a pawn, but I'm placing my rook on the 7th rank, where there's a lot of potential in that of the a7 pawn, the knight. A lot of pieces are either directly or indirectly in its view. So pawn here, the queen here, my rook is unprotected. There's pressure against d4. I think maybe push. pawn push. Pawn push and then knight here or something. Knight here is met with queen here. Knight here, queen here, double rooks, he takes. I'll have double isolated pawns. I'm just going to push. Under 2 minutes, so this is, he's got a time advantage. So if he takes, I think I recapture with my knight. And then it's a centralized knight on a light square. I guess I have to watch out. Maybe my rook might be trapped. Okay, so queen here attacking that. Can I take? Do I defend? Actually, if I defend, he could put a piece in between those two. So I'm going to retreat to a square right here, so I could still potentially double rooks, and I'm watching over my knight. So he's got pressure against this pawn here. I'm going to play pawn push. No, pawn here. Yeah, I'm going to support my central pawn. If he takes here, that's a blunder, I believe. Because knight here, here, and then I got pressure. And then I'll end up winning his knight. So knight takes would just result in queen here. I'm going to get out of this pin. He could win a pawn, takes, but then his dark squares are vulnerable. I'm going to go with this. Queen takes pawn. Oh, he went for the queen trade. I have less than a minute, so let's see if I could just dust this guy off quick. What does he do here? In the meantime, my king is probably going to find a safe haven right here. I pretty much want to get him close to the center. So let's just go with that. King here. Rook to d1, maybe push. Yeah, rook d1, push. I'll go with that. This knight's a bit annoying. It's on the edge of the board, but it's eyeing these two squares, and my rooks have to, since they're dark squares that it can go to, I constantly have to watch over these squares with my rooks. So I don't like having to be in that sort of position, but I guess I have to work with it for right now. If I would have, actually I was thinking if I push here, the rook could take this pawn, but not yet. I'm thinking of just maybe actually pushing here first, d6 and then I'll have a connected pass pawn. So actually I'm going to go for that. Here and then here, connected pass pawn. So even in this endgame phase, I still want to coordinate my pawns with my only bishop. My bishop's on light squares, I want my pawns on dark squares. So my pawn's responsible for guarding dark. My bishops are responsible for guarding light. Bishop here to here, just trying to remove the blockader so he has more potential. And just get rid of him. And I want to create an open file so my rook could maybe... Oh, that's just a blunder. Wow. Maybe he meant rook here. Maybe that was just a mouse slip. Yeah, that's game over. Yeah, I think it was winning at that point anyhow. Let me just go back quickly to this point right here. I think if he instead went, so after pawn here, if he played rook here, I think that might have been a different story. He constantly has to watch as a result of these, this is a connected pass pawn, so if I could somehow get one of my rooks active and on this 7th rank, I think I'd be in good shape. That's what prompted this sort of move. I pushed h5 or h4 so I could push h5, and after some sort of an exchange there'll be some open file either on g or h, maybe both, and then my rook can swing over in this direction and maybe get on the 7th. But rating and commenting as always are appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Bye.